All right, hey viewers, welcome. This is Chris Gibbon, host and producer of CAG Media Studios, the home of video production. Now, we are rolling out a new series, and this series highlights events and activities that are happening in and around the DMV area. Now, and today we're kicking off our first episode with an interview with Dr. Esther Banzer from Her Real Experience. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Esther with us today. Welcome, Esther.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you and CAG Media. Thank you all for the great job that you guys are doing around the DMV and West Virginia area. So, thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Awesome. All right, it's a pleasure. So we want to give the people, an idea of what is her real experience and a little bit about you on the other hand. So if you could just kick it off by you just sharing a little bit about you, where you're from and why did you start her real experience? How was that birthed?
Oh, wow. That is 1,000 questions in one. I'll try and answer as much as I can. Well, as you already said, my name is Esther Adai Bonser. I'm a mother to four beautiful girls and a wife to an amazing husband. Um, I have been in the United States over 20 years. Oh my goodness, time flies. And I am originally from Ghana, West Africa, and an Ashanti from the Ashanti tribe. But, anyways, after being in the United States over 20 years, walking through so many seasons of life, starting as a young lady and now grown into this amazing, beautiful woman, I realized my mission and the vision was clear, which was her real experience. It was birthed out of my own journey, the struggles, the victories, the lessons, and the grace that I've encountered along the way. I wanted to create a safe and empowering space for young girls, young ladies, women, so that we can all come together to share our real life stories. I realized that there's not many like that around, and as girls growing up into womanhood and to be that woman, we go through so many life experiences, and it's better shared to empower, inspire, transform our lives to live that purposeful and meaningful life through our experiences that we share. So, hence, her real experience was birth. It is more
Wow.
than a brand to me, and hopefully to any young lady or woman out there, it is more of a movement to inspire, empower, and transform women's lives,
Wow.
so that no matter where you're coming from, no matter where you are, you can find healing, thrive, walk boldly as the woman, young lady, and girl as you are, to really identify our purpose.
Wow, absolutely, absolutely amazing, and happy to hear that. And I mean, in today's day and age, we young people, young women especially, they need the guidance, right? Because a lot is happening, and we would have seen, where social media on the other hand too has been a major influence in these young ladies' life, and there's just so much going on in the world right now, and having mentorship, having this movement that you have right now that is focused on young women. I absolutely applaud this mission of what you're doing, really. So I learned that you're hosting a gala, the Lux and Legacy Gala. Let's talk a little bit about what you have going on there for your Lux and Legacy Gala.
Okay, so as the name comes across, Lux and Legacy. So I thought about the girl child, the young lady, and the woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
We love to look beautiful. We love to. It don't matter what a woman might be going through. We don't look like the mess that we go through.
Mm.
We have a way. God has just made us such a way that we could be going through the toughest, craziest situation,
Mm-hmm.
and you can still see us walking on the street looking all fly, like we got it all together. That is our comfort, right?
Yeah.
That is how we carry ourselves. And so I thought about it that, you know what? Why don't come together to celebrate life, hard work,
Mm.
success, empower each other. And while we're doing that, let's look beautiful. Let's continue to, show what God has given us, even though we've walked through all those hard times in life and come out successfully, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even if we haven't come out successfully yet, we are on the way to. We are walking through our stories and our journeys. And so I picked Luxe, which is luxury, right? And legacy, we're building a legacy.
Yes.
Today, this is here. Tomorrow, it will continue to be here. I'm hoping that somebody can continue that legacy.
Wow.
It is not just for a gala today, but it is the impact that it is going to be making in that young girl's life, in that young lady's life, in that woman's life, and even the man. Because when you have a happy wife, what do we say? A happy home, right?
Right.
And so this goes beyond just helping the young girl, the young lady or the woman. It is nation.
Mm-hmm.
Women birth nation, right? One woman, like I'm sitting here, I have four beautiful girls. That is a nation in its own, right? Because
Yes.
who knows what God has for those wonderful girls in the future. They are also going to build their own home and build a nation out of it. So
Amazing.
legacy, I thought, made it all together beautiful, powerfully, um, making that impact that I am working on and trusting God that through me and you and other women and other people out there, her real experience will not just be a platform, it's not just a brand, but make that impact it has to make global.
Amazing. Awesome.
Yes.
Happy to hear that, man. That's absolutely amazing. The Lux and Legacy Gala. And you're right, I was editing an interview earlier too, and one of the things that one of the representative was making mention of, she was saying that we thrive better with women, and I must say having women around is absolutely beautiful. Makes a lot of things easier and so much more. But um, cool beans. So when is the event and is the event happening? I also we did actually have a advertisement video here, so we can just share that after you just give us a little brevity of where the event is going to be, what date and the time, and are we expecting to see speakers? Tell us a little bit more about what we're looking at on the day.
So, I can't wait for you to play the commercial, but whilst we are on it, yes, the Last and Legacy Gala is happening here in Martinsburg, West Virginia. So we're talking about the DMV in the West Virginia area. It is happening on October 25th at 6 p.m. sharp. We are going to have a night of glamour, fine dining, red carpet. It's a red carpet event, so capture some moments. Can't wait to grace that red carpet with amazing young ladies, women, men who are there to support, grace this occasion. And yes, looking forward to hear people's life story, impactful ones, empowerment, stories that would let us leave the gala not just coming together to eat, drink, and dance, but also to know that it don't matter where you are right now. As long as the vision is there, as long as you have a mission, keep thriving, and then at the end of the day, things will come together. It might not be easy starting out, but keeping pressing on, being in the right place at the right time, surrounding yourself with the right people at the right environment, and aligning yourself with the right people definitely would put you where you're supposed to be in life and will let your legacy be birthed out. So
Wow.
I am so excited for the evening because I can't wait to hear stories of other people who have made it, are making it, and we can look up to and say, hey, I want to be there one day, or I can see my mission growing and vision growing the way theirs is growing. Yes.
Awesome, and that is so absolutely amazing. And I can tell you, like, having the opportunity to see ourselves in other people, who tread the road before, who paved the way, and seeing that, hey, they did it, we can do it too, is an absolute opportunity of hope. I would put it, so that is absolutely amazing to hear. So let's see if we can just share the advertisement here so our viewers can see what's going on all together. So check it out, people. All right, here we go. Let's go.
Hi everyone, this is your friend and lady Dr. Esther Adai Bonsra. I am so excited to be in front of you today with an exciting news. Yes, something new is beginning. We are having a gala here at the Shenandoah in Martinsburg. This is an amazing evening, an amazing event you don't want to miss. On the 25th of October, a gala where we get together to celebrate life, hard work, success, empower each other, and most of all, be able to give unto those who are in need. What an amazing way to impact the life of others. Yes, you need to be in that room. So if you haven't grabbed your reservation today, go ahead, grab it right now. Somewhere below this video, grab your seat because seats are limited. But I need you to be in the room because with you, everything is different. God bless you. I can't wait to see you be part of something great like this.
There we go. There we go. The Lux and Legacy Gala, October 25. People, we are going to be down in West Virginia for sure. Awesome stuff. So, Esther, can you tell us a little bit more of how can people support the mission? How can people be a part? If they can't make it done, how can they support the mission and the vision of Herald Experience?
So I'm going to start a little bit talking about what people are supported, right? So her real experience creating space where women, young girls, young ladies can feel safe, share their stories, share their experiences. It also birthed her Real Experience Foundation that is in Ghana, West Africa. So let's talk a little bit about that. So, her Real Experience Foundation was born out of a deep conviction that I had in my heart. After years of living, learning, and serving, both in the United States and in Ghana, I knew my purpose was to continue serving, continue creating a movement that doesn't just celebrate women, but truly changes life, right? As an immigrant woman who has lived in the United States over 20 years, I've walked through those seasons in times where was challenging, right? It took resilience, it took growth, it took holding on to my faith, right? In basically through those experiences, challenges, resilience, and growth, I decided that, you know what? I want to empower young ladies, women, and the girl child whilst also giving them some opportunity for growth, giving them opportunity for transformation. So this isn't just about me holding a gala, it is about making the impact last. And I can't do it by myself. I need all of you to support the vision and mission through the foundation. And so we are uplifting the girl child in orphanages, empowering the high achieving student, girl child, who is doing remarkably great in school and don't really have everything together, but they are smart and they are giving everything that they can to be this amazing woman one day. And I have it in my heart to, as we're helping the orphanage be able to help that young girl child at school who is doing amazing, top of their class, and also to help young ladies and women supporting entrepreneurs, right, who have the skills but they need that little to help them grow from one level to another in the businesses that they're doing, in their apprenticeships, right? For what they have in their hands that they can impact the world also with. And so, her real experience is there to support from the young girl child in school to the woman entrepreneur, young lady entrepreneur, and also help raise awareness, health awareness, right? And be able to talk about why it is not okay to be in abusive relationship where people find themselves so much in, but because the awareness is not so much, they think it's okay. So her real experience is touching every bit of, that young girl child, young lady's child,
Right.
woman's life, just to make the whole fulfilling life a worth living, that purposeful life that we can rise together, we can transform together, use the resources that we need as young ladies, as girl child, as women to thrive and be independent and also be a blessing to our families, because if you are not thriving, if you're not doing well, if you are not having the resources, how do you create that legacy? How do you create that healthy home? No, it's not going to be done. So through her real experience, through the foundation, through your support, your gifts, I don't have the doubt that we will be able to reach that mission. So back to your question, how do people support? If you are not gonna be able to make it, which breaks my heart, because I would love to see you in the room. I would love to step on the red carpet with you. I would love to make the impact with you. But I can understand if you're not able to make it, there is a cash app that you can send your donation and gift to help those young ladies and women back in Africa thrive. And that is the dollar sign, her real experience F, which means her real experience foundation. Cash app, you send it, we will be grateful and use it accordingly as the Lord directs us to use it to empower these women's life. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. It takes a village, people. It takes a village. So
Yes.
if you can't make it, if you're unable to be down at West Virginia on October 25th, please do provide your support, for a meaningful cause. And,
Yes.
Dr. Esther wants to do amazing things for our youth. And as such, once we can provide that support, we absolutely encourage it. Same. So just wanted to dive deep into the long term vision for her real experience and the gala. If you may, you just touch base a little bit on, what's the long term vision that you have going on for her real experience and the gala.
So, as we mentioned earlier on, um, I know the Lux and Legacy Gala is one of its kind, right?
Hmm.
It is because it is one of its kind because at the same gala, we are celebrating life. We are celebrating hard work. We are celebrating success and then empowering each other to make that impact in other people's life. So long term is going to be every year trusting the Lord that we'll be able to do this, to continue doing what we have to do for the young girl, the young lady, and woman. And Chris, I wanna emphasize on that. It's not just the youth. So basically, it's all stages of the woman's life, right? You
Yes.
as a girl child growing up to be a young lady, the 18 years and up, and the full blown woman who needs to get that support that they need to get. So, long term wise, continually creating that space, that supporting space, that safe space where we can continually help young girls, young lady and the woman to live that purposeful and meaningful life that they need to live, that God has in store for them. Yes.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Amazing. And what would you say, or why is the gala a timely event to host at this time?
I am laughing because I know we all have so many events that we have to attend, right?
Hmm.
And when it comes to events like this, I know the Lux and Legacy Gala is not the only gala happening in October, right?
Hmm.
But it is the first of its kind. This is the first year. I would love and I would appreciate and it will mean the world to me if guests are able to grab their tickets like now to be part of this amazing movement, and not just because it's special, but yes, it is special, it's one of its kind, you get to be celebrated, you
Yes.
get to be recognized as, yes, you are thriving in life and none of what you're doing is going unnoticed, right? You are building a legacy that one day you can stand and say, I remember when Dr. Esther started this movement. I was there at the first gala and it was amazing, and being able to see the subsequent years what your support, what your gift, what your donation has done for other girls, other young ladies, other women, not just in the United States, but back in West Africa, or Ghana. So I believe it is important, it is timely that we are able to make this happen and help this movement thrive. It's not about me, it is about what God wants to do in this time for such a time like this. And so,
Amazing.
yes, everyone, please be part.
Awesome. Amazing.
Yes.
Yes, so we're celebrating life, we're celebrating hard work, and we're celebrating success. All right, so people, as she says, be there, come and experience this phenomenal experience. I believe from the outlook of everything that, once you are a part of this event, you are leaving not the same person you came at this event. So I would implore you guys to definitely get your tickets. Matter of fact, where can we purchase our tickets?
So the tickets are on Eventbrite. So if you log in into Eventbrite, you are going to find the ticket. And I know that on this interview, the commercial that was placed, there was the QR code on that you can scan. When you go on Her Real Experience, you can find it all over my page, whether you're on TikTok, Facebook, you're on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere.
Awesome.
You would find a ticket to purchase because the commercials are going all around and around. You are important. Your presence is important. Your presence makes a difference. And I believe that when you are in a room like this for such a purpose, for such a reason, for such a cause, your heart should be filled with joy to be part of something big like this, to touch somebody's heart miles and miles and miles away from you, to help that girl child at the orphanage, to help that girl child who might not have but few clothes on their back, but they're very smart and in school they're doing amazing. You will be happy to see the few gifts that you're going to give, or the many that you're going to give, impacting lives like that. So yes, it is important to be in that room because you make a difference, because your presence and your gifts would make an impact and build this legacy that her real experience is building.
Amazing. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Such a mission and such a vision, Dr. Esther. If you would you like to, I'd love for you to, share just some closing remarks with the audience, just let them know, is there any final thoughts that you would want to share with them? Go right ahead and share.
I What I would say is, I know I've said a lot and I might have even said it before, but because the world we live in right now needs a place, a space of hope, right? Empowerment is needed more than ever. For someone to know that someone thinks about me, somebody support what I'm doing, somebody sees me, somebody supports the who that I am trying to become, or the little that I am doing to get somewhere. It is important for us to continually creating that space, giving that hope, touching people's life in those special ways. There are a lot of people who might want to have their appointments, right? One appointment in a year just to see a doctor and make sure that they are okay. But because they don't have the resources, they never do. And something that could have been prevented, some illnesses, sicknesses that could have been prevented, never get unraveled, never get seen until it is crucial and it's life and death before they get to know that, oh, this had been happening years and years ago, but you just did not know. That is where one of the spaces where her real experience coming, organizing that yearly health symposium, organizing that health workshop for young ladies and women to raise the awareness that it is important for you to take care of your health. It is important for you to work with your hands, to do something that you already know how to do. It is important for you to create that legacy, create that independence, so that you're not dependent solely on someone else. Her Real Experience Foundation, Her Real Experience in its whole, wants to bring this awareness to young ladies and women. And so, yes, let's continually touch people's life any ways that we can. And through Her Real Experience and its foundation, I believe that your giving is not going to be gone unnoticed. Your presence at the gala is not going to go unnoticed. It let people know that somebody truly somewhere cares, not just to celebrate each other, but to celebrate the hard work that we have put in, to celebrate the success that we have gotten up to now, how far we have come, and to pull somebody to come up with us. It's very important. And so, those will be my last words. It is not just an evening out, it is an evening to impact. It's an evening to empower. It's an evening to let somebody know that, yeah, I've been there before, but you're going to be out of it. Keep working, keep your head up, keep thriving. You are going to be successful. And that's the kind of evening that I am looking forward to. And so come join me. Let's walk this night together. Let's have an amazing, glamorous night.
Yeah.
Looking all sharp, walking on the red carpet, and empowering each other. With lots of love from Her Real Experience to each and every one of you. I can't wait to see you on the 25th.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Dr. Esther, for sharing all about her real experience and the Luxe and Legacy Gala. And we want to thank you, the viewers, for joining us today here in CAG Media Studios. We had an amazing talk with Dr. Esther, and we are celebrating life, hard work, and success on October 25, right, at 6 p.m. And we are going to be down by West Virginia at the Shenandoah Martinsburg event place. So again, we're celebrating girls, young ladies, and women, and you can absolutely get your tickets on Eventbrite and follow her on all her social media platforms at Her Real Experience. Again, it was a pleasure. Thank you again, Esther, for being here with us. And until next time, see you guys.
See you. Thank you, Grace.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, this is your friend and lady Dr. Esther Adai-Bonsra. I am so excited to be in front of you today with an exciting news. Yes, something new is beginning. We are having a gala here at the Shenandoah in Martinsburg. This is an amazing evening, an amazing event you don't want to miss. On the 25th of October, a gala where we get together to celebrate life, hard work, success, empower each other, and most of all, be able to give unto those who are in need. What an amazing way to impact the life of others. Yes, you need to be in that room. So if you haven't grabbed your reservation today, go ahead, grab it right now. Somewhere below this video, grab your seat because seats are limited. But I need you to be in the room because with you, everything is different. God bless you. I can't wait to see you be part of something great like this.